An introduction to the book of Mark. Mark may have become a follower of Jesus when he was a young man living with his mother in Jerusalem. In fact, it seems that their home was used as a meeting place by the early Christian congregation. While Mark may have had limited contact with Jesus, he enjoyed association with the apostles Peter and Paul, as well as Mark's cousin Barnabas. He had the privilege to assist Paul and Barnabas in the missionary work. His ministry also took him to such distant places as Babylon and Rome. Perhaps between the years 60 and 65 CE, while in Rome, Mark wrote an account of Jesus' life. This became the third gospel to be circulated among the early Christian congregations. Although most of Mark's information is also contained in the other gospels, he does include some unique details. For example, it is evident that this book was written with a non-Jewish audience in mind, especially the Romans. Mark explains Jewish expressions and customs that would have been unfamiliar to Romans and other non-Jews. He may have obtained much of his information from Peter, who was an eyewitness of practically all that Mark recorded. Peter's eyewitness testimony may be seen in Mark's vivid descriptions of Jesus' activity and feelings. The book contains 16 chapters and is the shortest of the four Gospels. It covers the time period from 29 to 33 CE. Chapters 1 to 10 begin with John the Baptizer's ministry and Jesus' baptism in the Jordan River. Then Mark describes Jesus' exciting 3.5-year ministry. These chapters recount Jesus' selection of his apostles, many of his miracles, and examples of his tender care and concern for people. Chapters 11 to 15 outline Jesus' final week of activity leading up to his arrest and execution. Did you know? Mark was likely the young man who ran away, leaving his garment behind on the night Jesus was arrested. Finally, chapter 16 shows that 3 faithful women are the first to discover that Jesus has been resurrected. As you read this gospel, note how Jesus demonstrated his power over sickness, death, and the forces of nature, how he showed his tender care and concern for people, and how he zealously carried out his Father's will, providing a glimpse of his future rulership as King of God's kingdom.